My complex fan dipole was having reasonable SWR on 40, 30, 20, 15, 10 and 6 meter. I wanted to simplify the antenna a bit and improve performance on 30 meter. I thought of removing the loading coils on 20 meter elements and folding back the 40 meter elements instead. My hope was that 30 meter dipole would perform than the loaded coil antenna, which could waste a bit of power in the coils. I was ready to forego 40 meter and third harmonic 15 meter for the time being. I folded back the 40 meter elements by 2.5 meter on either sides. Loading coils on 20 meter elements were removed along with the extension section. As soon as I had finished the work came the painful realization that 30 meter will have third harmonic on 10 meter. Basic principle of fan dipole is that elements should not have odd harmonic relationship. That would mean that both the 30 meter elements and 10 meter elements would resonate on 10 meter. My simple mental maths was that it would reduce the antenna impedance from 50 ohms to 25 ohms on 10 meter. That would mean high SWR on 10 meter. But to my pleasant surprise, SWR on 10 meter band was very low, near 1. Previous clip had shown the low SWR on 28.010 MHz. This one shows low SWR on 28.075 MHz. SWR was low on 28.150 MHz as well. The same pattern continued up to 28.2 MHz, beyond which it was slightly more. As expected, SWR on 40 and 15 meters were very high. Unfortunately, SWR on 20 meter also was very high, and I was perplexed because I had not expected that. Previously, the fan dipole had very good SWR on 20 meter. As usual, analysis with nano VNA made the picture quite clear. SWR dip at 28 MHz was 1.322, explaining the SWR pattern noted in the radio. Next dip in SWR was at 25 MHz, 3.085. Luckily, it was tunable with the auto tuner on FT710 on 12 meter amateur radio band, which is just below that. Dip in SWR at 14.750 MHz, 1.209, explained why 20 meter amateur radio band has high SWR. But I can't explain why the point of resonance has gone beyond the upper limit of the band. I had not shortened the previously functioning elements. Hardly 5 cm has been folded back at the ends. My option now is to lengthen that part and see if the resonance returns to 20 meter amateur radio band. Next dip in SWR at 8.5 MHz, 2.338, explained why 30 meter band has very high SWR. If I have to bring the resonance to 30 meter band, I'll have to shorten the elements a bit. Then most likely interaction with 10 meter elements will occur and I will lose the excellent SWR on 10 meter band. Now the elements meant for 30 meter are not affecting 10 meter band because the third harmonic of 8.5 MHz will be 25.5 MHz. Recall that we saw an SWR dip at 25 MHz on nano VNA. For completion's sake, I checked SWR on 6 meter band as well. It was 2.433 at 50.300 MHz. That is tunable in my FT710 radio. So I still have access to 6 meter band, whereas I have lost access to 40 meter, 30 meter, 20 meter and 15 meter. For time being, I wish to try my luck with the best ever SWR I have on 10 meter for a few days before I make any further changes to the antenna. As a bonus, SWR is tunable in 12 meter amateur radio band. I will also try my luck on that band as I do not have any contacts on that band so far. The elements originally meant for 30 meter may be giving resonance on 12 meter as discussed from the nano VNA tracings. Finally, I could have quick QSOs on 12 meter band with Vo Zulu 5 Papa Tango at 4797.8 km, Uniform Tango 3 Quebec Whiskey at 5854 km, and Sierra Mike 4 India Echo Delta at 7401.9 km. So this antenna experiment is not all of blunder, but there is some wonder as well in giving me a new band.